Before the world called him a prodigy, Kylian was just a kid, racing through the streets of Bondi, faster than his own childhood. He didn't walk anywhere. He ran. To school, to training, to dreams he couldn't yet explain. His father coached local kids, but he always said the same thing: Kylian is different. His room was covered in Ronaldo posters, not because he wanted to be him, but because he wanted to surpass him. At 11, he played with the calm of a veteran and the speed of a storm. Clubs from all over Europe came to see him. They didn't see a child, they saw the future. At 14, he left home. Childhood ended the moment he stepped into Monaco's academy. They called him a prodigy, a wonder kid, a phenomenon, but no one asked if he wanted any of it. At 16, he debuted for Monaco. He didn't look nervous. He looked like he'd been waiting his whole life. He scored, assisted, sprinted, destroyed defenses. Every match felt like a warning to the world. PSG wanted him. France wanted him. The world wanted him. But he was still just a teenager. 180 million euros, the second most expensive player in history, and he was still doing homework. At 19, he wasn't supposed to carry France, but prodigies don't get to choose their timing. Against Argentina, he ran like a bullet. The world finally understood. This wasn't hype. This was destiny. He scored in a World Cup final at 19, a moment grown men dream of, a moment he barely had time to process. France lifted the trophy, and in that moment, the prodigy became a symbol, a national hope, a global star. While others his age were discovering life, he was carrying a country. Fame had stolen his youth. Every miss became a headline. Every mistake became a debate. Prodigies aren't allowed to be human. Was he Kylian, the kid from Bondi, or Mbappé, the global superstar? Somewhere along the way, the two drifted apart. He achieved everything before he understood what it meant. The world saw a prodigy. He saw a boy trying to catch up to his own life. Every season, the world expected more. More goals, more trophies, more miracles. But no one asked what it cost him. Surrounded by millions, yet alone, fame gave him everything except the space to breathe. When France lost, they blamed him. When PSG fell short, they blamed him. Prodigies don't get bad days. He began to wonder who he was without the speed, without the goals, without the spotlight. To France, he wasn't just Kylian. He was hope. A symbol, a future, but symbols don't get to be human. Behind closed doors, he battled doubt. The world saw confidence. He felt the cracks forming. 4 years after becoming a champion, the world demanded he do it again, this time as the leader. He scored a hat-trick in a World Cup final, a performance for the ages, but sometimes even greatness isn't enough. He gave everything, and still, he watched another team lift the trophy. Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones you lose. The world praised him, but inside, he felt the weight of every missed chance, every moment he couldn't change. He went home, to the streets where he once ran free, to remember the boy he used to be. He realized he didn't lose himself. He just grew faster than he could understand. He wasn't just the kid with speed anymore. He was a leader, a thinker, a man learning to carry his own story. His journey isn't finished. His story isn't complete. The prodigy is still becoming who he's meant to be. In the end, Kylian Mbappe's greatest challenge wasn't speed, fame, or pressure. It was growing up before he had the chance to be a kid.